Today, we're checking out a simulator that ditches modern gas stations and power washers for something a lot fancier, a bit older, and honestly, way more stressful than you'd expect. This is Winemaker Simulator on Steam. If you're thinking this is just another farming sim with a medieval coat of paint, don't. Nomad Realms Studio, which is just two indie devs, teamed up with PlayWay, and together they're taking us straight to the medieval Mediterranean. The idea is simple. Start as a nobody in the dirt and see if you can rise up to become a legit vineyard master. Full early access is coming later this year, and today we're going to take a look at some gameplay from the game. Right from the start, Winemaker Simulator makes it painfully clear that medieval booze making was basically battling Mother Nature full time. You start at ground zero, prepping soil, planting tiny vines, and physically setting up your vineyard with poles, wires, stakes. No shortcuts here. But the real drama kicks in once you see all the micromanagement. The game's got a dynamic day-night cycle and full-blown seasons. Neglect your vines and lose your crop. Ignore soil quality, your grapes turn out awful. When harvest rolls around, don't expect fancy machinery. You're hand-sorting rotten berries, and yes, you stomp the grapes into mush yourself. Here's why it doesn't just turn into a mindless chore sim. Almost every step comes with interactive minigames. Branch cutting? That's a minigame. Bottling? Minigame. How well you do actually shapes your wine's final quality score. When you finally get your juice, if you want to get technical, you have to handle fermentation and pick which barrel to age it in. Oak, pine, walnut, each one totally changes the end result. Then you dive into the economy. You drag your crates down to busy medieval marketplaces and haggle with sketchy traders. Everything depends on suppliers. Run out of tools, yeast, or money to pay workers, and your vineyard grinds to a halt. It's frantic and honestly addictive. So, is it any good? Honestly, it's still pretty early to say. The devs are using this demo to get player feedback, and they're aiming for 6 to 12 months in early access. They want to expand quests, add character interactions, flesh out the progression. A lot more is coming. But right now, it's charming as hell. The atmosphere is spot on, the music is way more chill than you'd expect, and it actually teaches you how intense making wine used to be. One heads up, it's not as lightweight as some indie sims. The game needs about 10 gigabytes of space, and you'll want at least a GTX 2060. For the best visuals, they recommend an RTX 3060 or RX 77 XT. Those Mediterranean waves look gorgeous with the right hardware. Winemaker Simulator looks like it's going to be a surprisingly deep management game, perfect for history buffs, strategy fans, or anyone who dreams of owning a vineyard by the sea. So are you ready to stomp some virtual grapes, or are simulators getting way too niche for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this, tap that like button, subscribe for more indie game breakdowns, and hey, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.